Hey folks, Chuck Holton here with a quick update on the war between Israel and Iran for the last few days. It's been a crazy few days because of the inauguration here, but I wanted to get you an update out on this. Hamas has been found still coordinating the distribution of aid through the movement of the aid coming into Gaza. There were more than 600 aid trucks that were brought into Gaza over the past few days, and that's a part of this ceasefire deal. And so Hamas has been facilitating movement in the northern part of the Gaza Strip, indicating that it still retains governmental authority despite the 15 months that they've been at war. Hamas is the de facto governing body in Gaza and so has not been defeated. Because of that, the IDF Chief of Staff and Southern Command commander both resigned on the 21st of January, citing their responsibility surrounding the October 7th attacks. As for the next phase of the ceasefire deal, Hamas has announced that they are going to release 4 female hostages this coming Saturday, but they have not yet named who they are. In Syria, the Syrian Democratic Forces, or the Kurds, are still having trouble with the Turks and the Syrian National Army being attacked around the area of the Tishreen Dam. This is an existential fight for the Kurds, something the United States is going to have to deal with under President Donald Trump. The last time Trump was president, he essentially abandoned the Kurds, pulled our troops out of the area where they were guarding ISIS families. And so we'll see what Trump decides to do this time. So it's going to make the defensive capabilities against Turkey that much more difficult. And Donald Trump kind of likes Erdogan of Turkey. This is probably not going to go well for basically our best friends in the region besides Israel. On that note, the Trump administration did lift the restrictions on 2,000-pound bombs going into Israel. That's good. And has removed the sanctions against Israeli settlers who live in Judea and Samaria. So it looks like Israel will be able to go back to prosecuting the war once this 42-day first phase of the ceasefire is over. It's likely that they will not progress to phase 2 of the ceasefire. That's just an opinion on my part. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're going to be talking about all of this and more. We're going to talk a lot about Trump and his flurry of executive orders and how that's going to affect the wars in Ukraine and Israel on our live broadcast today. So don't miss that. Make sure you're liked and subscribed to the podcast and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when we're about to go live. All right, we'll see you again soon.